What's going on, everyone? How are everyone doing? Hope everyone had a great week so far. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. As we all know, today is 9/11. This day, 20 years ago, this country has, you know, experienced one of the worst national disasters or national tragedies or terroristic threats on this side of the in this country. Basically, well, it's not. So today is kind of a solemn day for America. People are, saying, kind of a little bit of chill mode, things like that. People are just going through things and handling things. What's up, love sign, baby? How you doing? Handling things, way handling it, and I was just thinking back and reflecting on where I was during that time, what happened with me, and how I got over it, and things of that nature. And during that time, I was writing a lot of journaling and trying to turn my journal into a book, which I did, a book of poetry, words, and thoughts, things of that nature. So I remember when that happened, I was in my bed. I just got up from working that evening, and you know, I saw it on the news like everyone else did, who was not a part of it, and I was compelled to just I was just sitting there. And then after a couple of days of hearing stories and watching the footage and following everything that was going on, talking about it, listening to people talk about it, interviewing people, things of that nature, I just, started journaling. And from that journal writing came out something that I wrote called Faith 9/11. And I'm always trying to be positive, always trying to look at the bright side, always, although it was kind of hard to see the bright side, but knowing that, saying there were survivors, there was people who had stories, there's people who lost family, people who lost friends, people who lost loved ones, people grew up without, parents and things of that nature. So I was just trying to find a way to put out some positive energy to the universe, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find a way to, you know, respect and be reflective of the tragedy, but at the same time find some type of reasoning behind it, the why and things of that nature. So this is what I came up with, you guys. It's just a little poem that was published, that I wrote. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys like it. If not, I understand as well. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be who they are. But it's called Faith 9/11, you guys. And it goes as follows. A voice cries out from a darkened path. While I sit here wondering, while I'm here still in the aftermath. The dust has settled and the smoke has cleared. My eyes stayed closed, afraid to look at what I feared. Sitting here rocking from side to side, thanking God that I haven't died. As my eyes strain to open, strain to take a look, blood flows from my head like a babbling brook. My eyes fill with a mixture of both tears and sweat. I can feel it in my soul. This isn't over yet. All around me, the walls have fell. Remember my Bible. Could this be hell? Glass, bricks, and plaster are all over the floor. Wiping my eyes, I can't find the door. Feeling a hand lifting me up onto my feet, and remembering a voice saying, "It's not your time, but one day we shall meet." Having the feeling of both comfort and love, I knew the presence I was feeling was from above. I closed my eyes and said a silent prayer, knowing in my heart God would get me there. Where? I don't know, but I do know that I will be safe. Why? Because I feel God's presence all over this place. My eyes stayed closed as I started to walk and turn, gathering together friends and coworkers who have been severely burned. My prayers stayed constant and my faith stayed strong, knowing with God there by my side, I could do no wrong. When I finally stopped, I still felt, sorry, when I stopped, I still heard the crying and sounds of people in pain. But instead of feeling the heat from the inside, I felt a light showering of rain. I opened my eyes and looked up into the sky. It was gray and smoke filled, but once again, I thank God that I didn't die. Like I said before, this is only the beginning. God saved my life so I could tell my story and start the healing. That what came out when I basically what's up, Rochelle, baby? How you doing? When I was thought about it and I sat down and to write something, just something that kind of gave a brief overview of what I've been seeing on the news and things of that nature, and left it. Thank you very much, appreciate it, Marie. And it was just something that I felt and that was in my heart, put on my heart to write. You know what I'm saying? To as an artist was not always been an artist, always been one who been able to express myself, be it with fashion, be it with words, be it with food, be it whatever case may be. And that was just put on my heart to write and have published because it was just to be fitting, you know. Thank you very much. And it was just something that I felt talked about what I've seen, at the same time trying to express some of the stories that I was hearing as well. And at the end, try to give you a little bit of hope that, saying, you give people hope that survive, let them know, by keep talking about it, telling your story, saying, you're touching and moving us forward to be our best selves. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about the ugliness that we experience. It's about saying surviving that, surviving the bad things, surviving the tragedies, and understanding, that with God, we're all able to survive. And that test will be our testimony. That situation hey Miss Queen, how you doing, sweetheart? That what we went through was there for us to be better, to be better people, to help the world be a better place, to help heal each other, you know what I'm saying? And along the way, gathering as many people who have also experienced a tragedy to help them out as well. So I hope that kind of conveyed all those things that I was trying to say, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, it wasn't a long one. There's not a lot going on. Like I said, today is, a kind of solemn day for America. I know I feel it. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I really couldn't work today because it was just like, not really a blah feeling, but just kind of a reflective feeling, kind of a reflective situation of understanding that, there's so much more going on than just what we're experiencing, and even the tragedies that we're experiencing. If we survive it, learn something from that, tell their story, be able to, I'm trying to put this in a way that's reflective, be able to take gratitude and experiencing that pain, but using that pain to push you forward, to propel you to be your best self. If that makes sense. It's just really funny how people think that the mess or the tragedy is all that they have. Not really understanding that, we're so much more than just the sums of all of our fears and all of the tragedy that happened to us. We're so much more than that if we choose to be. You have to make that conscious decision to move forward. You have to make that conscious decision to have faith and have God or whatever entity or being guide you to be your best self. So I just want to come to you guys really quick. Hey, Purple, how you doing, baby? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. And hopefully when people watch it or rewatch it, whatever, they get that sense of, understanding that, it's so much more to people than what you think. People think on different levels, like you're saying. And when you choose to try to elevate your thought process or elevate your understanding of the world around you, or understanding your experience was not, or the experience of others, that makes you a better person. It makes you someone that goodness and positivity is drawn to. It's about that energy you put out there. And like I said, while we all experienced that tragedy 20 years ago, if you're gathering people with you to push them forward or to bring them further, bring them out of it, well, it's not. That's the job that was meant to do. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Y'all know I love you guys. Y'all know that, it's not important that I love you, though. It's also important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself, and you also respect someone else, because those things will help you propel the good energy forward in your life. Always, I don't ever look at things as why me. I look at it as thank God it's me, because I know I can handle it. God gave me all the tools I need to handle anything that happens to me, the good, the bad, and the indifferent. And as long as I keep that mindset and that attitude, I'll be able to move forward in my life with the positive things that was meant for me to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? May look at the negative and understand the negative was not to comprehend why it happened to me. But once I understand that, once I see it, it's time for me to do the work then. It's not up to anyone else to, you know, do the work for me. It's not for anyone else to help me. You know what I'm saying? You can help me along the way, but bottom line is I have to get up. You know what I'm saying? I have to make the conscious decision to get up and move. I have to make the conscious decision to be my best self. I have to make the conscious decision to put my best foot forward, put one foot in front of the other to move forward. I can stay stagnant and have the walls tumbling down upon me. Well, it's not. But if I want to get out of the situation, I must make the conscious decision. You can lift me up. You can, you know what I'm saying, guide me through it. But I must make that initial conscious decision to move forward, to get up, to do something, to want something different, to want something better, to get out of the situation. So I think that poem took on a lot of different meanings for me when I wrote it. It was writing it. It's just like, while I was telling that story and I was focused on that aspect of it, I wanted it to be so much more than just that. I wanted it to be a metaphor for how life is, how we need to move forward, how we need to constantly be striving for better from ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we have the strength to do that. You know what I'm saying? Once God gives you that strength, you have to utilize it. He'll lift you up and he'll pick you up, whatever. But at the same time, you have to make the conscious decision to move and trust in him that, what he has for you is for you. You're not going to always be able to see everything. That's why the whole aspect of the closed eyes aspect of it. You're not going to be able to see everything all the time. You may not be able to visualize it, what's not, but if you have that trust and that faith, you're going to get there. You're going to be exactly where he needs you to be, exactly where he wants you to be, and exactly where you know what I'm saying, want to be as well, if you're realistic with your expectations and your faith. Anyway, you guys, I love you guys always. Thank you so much for joining me. Just want to being here. I would appreciate if you guys like the video, you know what I'm saying, and comment on it. Let me know how you guys feel about it. The ones who rewatch it, let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know if it's something that you understood and felt or whatever the case may be. I definitely appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. I will talk to you kids later. Until next time, it's your boy Food Junkie, and I'm out. Bye-bye, y'all. Told you it was going to be quick.